गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम लोग पढ़ेंगे विस्कोसिटी में फ्लो ऑफ लिक्विड इन ए सिलिंड्रिकल पाइप दैट इज गिवन बाय पॉइजलिस इक्वेशंस। हम लोग पॉइजलिस इक्वेशन को डिराइव करेंगे और उसके जो कंसेप्ट्स हैं उसको समझने की कोशिश करेंगे कि द रेट ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ लिक्विड थ्रू ए सिलिंड्रिकल पाइप, what is the amount of volume which is flowing per second through this cylindrical pipe we will discuss here. And try to derive the equation of Pagès equation. कल हम लोगों ने देखा था टर्मिनल वेलोसिटी के बारे में बात किया था, उसको डिराइव किया था और उस पर कुछ न्यूमेरिकल्स हैं जो हम लोग नेक्स्ट सेक्शन में डिस्कस करेंगे। बट आज हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे पॉइजलिस इक्वेशंस, जिससे कि हम पता करते हैं कि पर यूनिट पर सेकेंड कितने लिक्विड फ्लो होता है एक सिलिंड्रिकल पाइप से। इसका लेंथ दिया हुआ है। इफ we have a cylindrical pipe of length L and radius of this cylinder is R, and there is a pressure at the end of this cylinder is P1 and P2, then how much volume of fluid is flowing through this cylindrical pipe per second, we have to see. This is the pictorial presentation of this topic. So इसमें दो तीन assumptions हैं, हम उसको डिस्कस कर हम लोग उसको कंसीडर करेंगे। पहला assumption ये है कि the layer of the fluid which are in contact with the wall of this cylinder will supposed to be at rest. इस cylindrical pipe के wall से जो contact में है layer liquid की, they are supposed to be rest. That means the velocity of that layer will be constant or that will be zero. So the velocity of the layer at the content of this cylindrical surface and this surface is supposed to be zero. But as we move towards the axis of this cylinder, as we move from the surface of this cylinder to the axis of this cylinder, then the velocity will gradually increases and we will show further velocity profile of that liquid. But हम लोग को ये देखना है, पहला assumption हम लोग का ये होगा कि जो भी liquid layers हैं इस cylindrical shape में, वो cylinder के surface के contact में जो layer होगा वो rest पे होगा, that are supposed to be at rest. The velocity of that layer will be zero or constant. But as soon as we move from this surface towards the axis, then velocity will be maximum. The velocity will be maximum at the axis of this cylinder. तो इस सिलेंडर AB सिलेंडर है, इसका लेंथ L है, इसमें लिक्विड फ्लो हो रहा है. It means the shape of layer of liquid is also cylindrical shape. So there will be a viscous force acting in between the layers. पहली बात तो ये है कि इनके बीच में, इस layers के बीच में एक viscous force exist करेगा, जिसकी वजह से liquid का flow हो रहा है. And at a steady state, that retarding viscous force will be equal to the force which comes to drive this liquid from this end to this end, and that comes due to the pressure difference at the end of this cylinder. That means the difference of P1 and P2 is responsible for driving the liquid to this cylinder. ये प्रेशर का जो डिफरेंस होगा इस क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया में जो लगेगा प्रेशर का डिफरेंस, that are the driving force which try to drive the whole liquid layers from this into this. At the steady state, both the forces will be equal. It means the retarding viscous force and the force acting at this cross sectional area of this cylindrical liquids, and that moment both the force will be equal, and easily we will find out the velocity of that fluid. तो ये सारे assumptions हैं, हमको देखना है. पहला assumption मैंने आपको बताया कि जब भी लिक्विड सरफेस के कांटेक्ट में होगा, जो भी लेयर होगा that are supposed to be having velocity 0, and when we move from this surface towards the axis, then the velocity will be gradually increases, and that will be maximum at this axis. There are two type of force responsible in this flow of liquids. One is viscous force, which is acting in between the layers of these liquids, which are in the cylindrical shape inside this tube, and one is the driving force, which comes due to the pressure difference. This pressure difference at applying at the cross section of this cylinder. So there will be two kind of force, two force, दो तरीके के force होगा. One force is retarding viscous force, and another one is pressure difference at the end of this on both the end of cylinder. Both the end of this cylindrical pipe. So what is the retarding viscous force in these situations? क्या होगा? इस लिक्विड्स के बीच में कौन सा फोर्स, जो फोर्स विस्कस फोर्स लगेगा उसका मैग्नीट्यूड कितना होगा? तो हम लोग जानते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू न्यूटन्स लॉ, न्यूटन्स फॉर्मूला ऑफ विस्कस फोर्स, that F equals to eta A and dV by dx. Okay, we will write here negative of velocity gradient, because when you move from this axis to the surface of the cylinder, the velocity goes on decreasing. So the negative sign appeared here indicates that the velocity of liquid there are decreases when we go from axis to this surface. So velocity will go on decreasing. Now this is the first force, that is the viscous force. ये viscous force layers के बीच में act करता है. And the second force, if you represent this F prime, then it is the pressure difference into area. It means if the pressure difference is P1 minus P2 into A, or if you suppose difference of pressure is P and the area of cross section is pi r square, this one, pi x square, pi r square means pi x square. These are the two forces which is acting in these situations. Now let viscous force को हम एक बार कंसीडर करते हैं. F equals to minus n A. What is the area? Area means surface area of this cylindrical, this small cylindrical pipe, cylindrical liquids, and that is the 2 pi x into L. Then कितना L? This the viscous force acting in between the layers of this small cylindrical pipe, and the area, that surface area of this small cylindrical liquids will be 2 pi x into L, right? And here is the velocity gradient, dV by dx. Now at the steady state, जब ये steady state में होगा, then there will be no any acceleration motion. There will be no any acceleration motion. कोई मोशन नहीं होगा फ्लूइड में. At steady state, there will be no acceleration. There will be no acceleration. That is, the driving pressure force, the driving force of this liquid through this pipe and this viscous force, both will be equal. That is, in this condition, regarding viscous force is equal to the pressure force. That is pressure force. F prime. So finally we have, what we have? F equals to F prime. इस स्थिति में क्या हो जाएगा? F जो है F प्राइम के इक्वल हो जाएगा और फिर हमें मिलेगा eta 2 pi xl into dv by dx equals to p into pi x square. In these situations we will have this, and if we simplify, then we will have dv equals to dv by dx equals to pi and pi, both are cancelled out, 1x and here is x square and x is also cancelled out. So we will have p times p divided by 2 eta l and x. Now if you write this like p and negative sign minus p divided by 2 eta l x, it will be right. Now 2 eta l x dx, the change in velocity equals to minus p divided by 2 eta l x dx. Now if you try to find this velocity, we have to just integrate these equations. This is indefinite integration. When we integrate this, we will have a constant, and applying some initial conditions, we will find out that constant, and we just put in these equations, we will get the velocity of liquid flowing per second, or the velocity of the liquid layer. So now integrating these equations, dv equals to, this is a constant, p is fixed, difference of pressure is fixed, eta is also a constant, that is coefficient of viscosity for a given liquid, and L is the length of the cylinder. This one is also constant, so it can be taken outside of this integration. So p times 2 eta l and integration x dx, and we have v equals to minus p over 2 eta l x square by 2 plus c, where c is the constant, this is the integration constant. We have to find this C, and we just substitute this C in this equation, then we will finally found the velocity of liquid layer which is flowing through this cylinder. इस सिलेंडर के थ्रू जो लिक्विड लेयर फ्लो कर रहा है उसकी वेलोसिटी हमको पता चल जाए, तो उसको हम यदि C की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश करें तो क्या होगा? हमारे पास इनिशियल कंडीशन क्या है? हमारे पास इनिशियल कंडीशन है कि इफ दिस x is equal to r, यदि ये x जो रेडियस है, एक छोटा सा स्मॉल सिलेंडर हमने जो कंसीडर किया है, इसको एक्सटेंड करके हम पूरे सिलेंडर का शेप ले लें, रेडियस ले लें, इट मींस x equals to r, then velocity will be 0. if इनिशियल कंडीशन क्या है? if x equals to r, then velocity will be 0. There will be no velocity. The liquid layer which are in contact with the surface always being raised, that is the velocity of that layer will be 0. So finally we will have what? If you apply this condition in this equation, if you say this equation is 1, then v equals to 0 at eta L into r square divided by 2 plus c right? Now c equals to how much? What is the value of c? C will be p times r square divided by 4 eta L. This is the value of c. If you substitute this value c, this is the constant of integration, in equation 1, then we will finally found the velocity of liquid layer. So V, now substituting value of C in equation first, we have V equals to P times 4 eta L r square minus x square. देख लीजिए, आप c की जगह पे c की वैल्यू आप रखेंगे p r square divided by 4 eta L, and here is already is the minus p by 2 eta L x square by 2. So finally we will have v equals to p by 4 eta L r square minus x square. This is the final velocity. This is the final velocity of a liquid layer. इस इक्वेशन को ध्यान से देखिए, ये इक्वेशन हमें बताता है कि x या r स्क्वायर में है. दिस इज द इक्वेशन लाइक अ पैराबोला. तो द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ वेलोसिटी इन दिस सिलिंड्रिकल लिक्विड इज जस्ट लाइक अ पैराबोला. इट मींस यदि आप यहां इसको देखिए वेलोसिटी प्रोफाइल. वेलोसिटी प्रोफाइल देखिए, जैसे जैसे हम x की वैल्यू को बढ़ाते चले जाएंगे, इट मींस when we move from axis of the cylinder to the surface, then the velocity will be what? 0. They are approaching towards the 0. If in this equation x equals to r, if x is equal to r, then the whole expression will be 0. It means v equals to 0. यहाँ देखिए, जैसे ही x की वैल्यू r होती है, This is the r axis, this is the velocity axis, and this is the variation x minus x. जैसे ही x की वैल्यू r होती है, velocity will be 0, and when x is changes from the surface towards this axis, then velocity will be maximum. The maximum velocity यहाँ पे होगी v max. V max होगा p टाइम्स ओवर p ओवर 4 eta l into what? R square. This is the maximum velocity at the axis when r equals to what? 0. R equals to 0. X is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. So this will be the maximum velocity. आप देख सकते हैं the velocity distribution inside the cylinder is just like a parabolic. The parabolic से parabolic. पैराबोलिक से. So इसको एक बार आप तो लिख लीजिए कॉपी में. फिर हम कितना वॉल्यूम इस सिलेंडर से पर सेकंड फ्लो होगा, कितना वॉल्यूम इस सिलेंडर से पर सेकंड फ्लो होगा, उसको हम लोग कैलकुलेट करते हैं. सो now this is the velocity of the liquid which is flowing inside this cylindrical part. Now the volume flowing per second or rate of flow of liquids through this cylinder is given as, now the volume of liquid flowing per second, through this cylindrical pipe will be if you take this small cylinder, हम पहले स्मॉल सिलेंडर को कंसीडर करेंगे, फिर इंटीग्रेट करते हैं 0 to r, then we will have the whole volume which is flowing through this cylinder. So it will be velocity times area, है ना? Velocity into area, and the area will be what? Area will be pi x square, है ना? Pi x square. So when the velocity is given here, we will take this at equation 2. So from equation 2 we will have p by 4 eta l r square minus x square, and the area will be what?
2 pi
Area will be
x dx.
2 pi x
dx.
dx. Right. 2 pi x dx. So
Yes sir.
हम लोग बस इसको क्या करेंगे, now just we have to integrate this equation from proper limit with the proper limit. So we will have now integrating dv equals to 2 pi p upon 4 eta l the limit of this integration will be from 0 to r, 0 to r square minus x square x dx. Now just integrate this. So velocity of the liquid is flowing through this cylindrical pipe will be v 2 pi or pi p over 2 eta l, and if you integrate this you will have r square x square by 2 minus x to the power 4 over 4, 0 to r. Now if you substitute this limit, क्या मिलेगा? हमको मिलेगा 2 eta l r to the power 4 by 2 minus r to the power 4 over 4 minus 0. This is the limiting value. Now if you simplify this, यदि आप इसको simplify करें, then you will have v equals to pi p over 2 eta l, and this will be what? 4 means r power 4 divided by 4. आप इसको करके देखिए, चेक कर लीजिएगा, इतना ही होगा. Now v equals to total volume flowing per second through this cylindrical pipe will be pi p r power 4 and divided by 8 eta l. This is the final expression of a volume which is flowing through this pipe per second. This cylindrical tube, the volume flowing per second will be v equals to pi p r to the power 4 divided by 8 eta l. अब इस एक्सप्रेशन को ध्यान से देखिए, जो वॉल्यूम है वो किस किस फैक्टर पे डिपेंड करेगा? मेनली दो चीजें हैं. तो प्रेशर डिफरेंस, the pressure is constant for a given cylinder. Eta is also given for a liquid, that is the coefficient of viscosity. V will be changed or varied in accordance with the radius of the cylinder and length of this cylinder. Cylindrical pipe, cylindrical tube. तो जितनी बड़ी ये पाइप होगी, सिलिंड्रिकल पाइप होगी, उतना ही कम वॉल्यूम निकलेगा आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन. फाइनल जो वॉल्यूम का होगा लिक्विड का, दैट आर वेरी वेरी स्मॉल इफ L इज वेरी लार्ज. यदि लेंथ बहुत बड़ी होगी तो वाटर का जो लिक्विड का जो वेलोसिटी है, दैट आर वेरी स्मॉल, and that's why the volume of this liquid which is flowing through per second flowing through this cylindrical pipe will be very small. And if we see here, V is proportional to r to the power 4. इसका मतलब क्या होगा? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि जितना ये बड़ा पाइप होगा, जिसकी बड़ी रेडियस का ये सिलिंड्रिकल पाइप होगा, उतना ही ज्यादा वॉल्यूम पर सेकंड फ्लो होगा, उतना ही ज्यादा वॉल्यूम निकलेगा आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन में. Because the volume is varying at the fourth power of r, fourth power of radius हो रहा है. तो रेडियस जितना ज्यादा होगा उतना ही r to the power 4 की वैल्यू मैक्सिमम मिलेगी और उतना ही वॉल्यूम हमको ज्यादा मिलेगा. तो these are the two things on which the volume of this liquid flowing per second is depends. One is radius of this cylindrical pipe and another one is the length of this pipe. लेंथ जितना छोटा होगा उतना ही ज्यादा वॉल्यूम और उतना ही तेजी से वॉल्यूम